Hi, happy Tuesday. Today's April 7th, 2020. And for Tell a Story Tuesday, I would like to share with you a book called The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. Eric Carle is one of my favorite authors. We are familiar with a lot of his books like Brown Bear, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, The Tiny Seed, and The Grouchy Ladybug. So after today's story, I would like to share with you some additional activities that you can do to go along with this book. So, The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle. On a shiny green leaf sat a small green chameleon. It moved onto a brown tree and turned brownish. When it rested on a red flower, it turned reddish. When the chameleon moved slowly across the yellow sand, it turned yellowish. You could hardly see it. When the chameleon was warm and had something to eat, it turned sparkly green. But when it was cold and hungry, it turned gray and dull. When the chameleon was hungry, it sat still and waited. Only its eyes moved up and down and sideways until it spotted a fly. Then the chameleon's long and sticky tongue shot out and caught the fly. That was its life. It was not very exciting. But one day, the chameleon saw a zoo. It had never seen so many beautiful animals. The chameleon thought, "How small am I? How slow? How weak? I wish I could be big and white like a polar bear." And the chameleon's wish came true. But was it happy? No. I wish I could be handsome like a pink flamingo. I wish I could be smart like a fox. I wish I could swim like a fish. I wish I could run like a deer. I wish I could see things far away like a giraffe. I wish I could hide in a shell like a turtle. I wish I could be strong like an elephant. I wish I could be funny like a seal. I wish I could be like people. Just then, a fly flew by. The chameleon was very hungry. But the chameleon was very mixed up. It was a little of this, and it was a little of that. And it couldn't catch the fly. I wish I could be myself. And the chameleon's wish came true, and it caught the fly. The end. The back of the book tells a little bit about the author, Eric Carle, and how he loves to draw his own pictures. He uses lots of colors, and he sketches the pictures himself. So let's think about this book. What does this book make you think of? When I think of this book, I think that the chameleon, why it was a very cool animal, was not content. Do you know what it means to be content? Content means to be happy with the way things are. The best way to contentment is to be thankful for what you have. So he saw the other animals and he wanted all the things of the other animals. But then at the end, it tells us here, it says, but was it happy? Was the chameleon happy? Even though he was smart like a fox, he could swim like a fish, he could see things far away, he was strong like an elephant, but what do you think? Was he very happy? No, he wasn't, was he? Especially when it came down to the most important things, like he wanted to eat that fly. But when he was all this, he couldn't eat the fly. So he stopped looking at what others had and started being content with the way he was, and he wanted to be himself. And then look, he was able to catch the fly with that really cool tongue that chameleons have. I hope that you can learn from this book to be thankful for what you have, because you are special just like this chameleon. You don't have to be like the other animals or the other people. You're special just like you are. So I would like for you to learn more about chameleons. Chameleons are really cool animals. So on this email, I will link to a National Geographic's video that tells us more about chameleons. You'll get to learn about how chameleons change colors. They're masters of disguise. If they're on a green leaf, they turn green. Or if they're on the brown ground, what color do you think they turn? That's right. Why do you think it's important for chameleons to be able to change colors? Yes, to hide from their predators. It's a way to help protect the chameleon. Other cool things you'll learn in this video are about the chameleon's tongue, how they catch the food, and it comes back in, just like we saw in the book, and about the chameleon's eyes, which are kind of on the sides of their heads. So chameleons are really cool animals. So I hope you'll enjoy watching that video. I also want to share with you a couple other things. Yesterday, you started the Scholastic Learning at Home videos, I hope. So if you will go to the link, we're on week 1 of Scholastic Learning. And yesterday, the lesson was about rabbits, animal studies with rabbits. Today's lesson for lesson 2, if you just scroll down week 1, day 2, is about living things, plants. So you can click on the video. There's a video, planting rainbows, of a book, and then it could still be a flower video. And then there are other activities below to click on for today. And the last thing I would like for you to do for Tell a Story Tuesday as we focus on literacy is if you will go to the website, type in Kids A-Z, kidsa-z.com. Then you will come to a login like this. Type in CJewel5 and hit the green Go button. If you've been there before, it will already have my name on the bottom. But once you click on, or once you type in CJewel5, then it should pull up a class list and click on your name. Remember, your password is 55. I am keeping up with all my students' reading through Raz Kids. There are other activities too. I have a 2-week trial version to other activities on that website too, where I can assign you books with different levels. I am very proud of especially 2 students in our class that have been reading books galore, and they are fixing to level up and go to higher reading levels. So I get reports and I get to see how you're doing. If you click on the headphones icon under the book, it will read the book to you. But if you click on the book icon, then you can read the book. Now, if you would like to start the book by having it read to you, then go back to the same book and see if you can give it a try and read it. If you do not think that you want to start reading it from the beginning all by yourself, listen to the book first, then go back and try reading it. And I will get reports to show me how well you're doing reading and following along with Kids A to Z reading. That is a great way to be able to have lots and lots of books to be able to read, easy reader books. So I hope you guys are doing well. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and I look forward to chatting with you tomorrow. Bye.